Thank you for tuning in to the Soft Life Sister podcast. My name is Intrice Altavis. I'm an international designer, creative strategist, and a soft life advocate. Today, we are talking about part two of how to build confidence in every day and the foundations of confidence. So, in last week's episode, we talked about the what confidence was, how can you define confidence, and what things or which ways, as far as physical, mental, and spiritual ways, you can actually build confidence in yourself. Today, we're going to go over some practical steps or practical practices that you can take in order to feel confident every day. We're going to start with number one, which I have reframe your self talk. We talked about this, or we hit on these key points a little bit on last week's episode. And I think it's very important to not only pay attention to your thoughts, but pay attention to your words. When you speak negative words over yourself, you begin to illuminate those words into your reality. If you're having negative thoughts, don't just ignore them, change them. Begin to replace them with words of joy, of peace, use affirmations, whatever negative, give that positive result so that you can begin to believe in yourself and not believe in the negative words that you've told yourself time and time again. Here are some affirmations that you can use. I am powerful. I am capable. I am enough. And I trust myself to figure things out. If this is hard for you to do, just to say affirmations, I definitely believe that journaling could be something or a way to help tune away from some of the self-limiting beliefs you have and have an outlet in order to freely say how you feel. When you begin to journal, write down those limiting beliefs and then rewrite in a powerful affirmation. I would do this exercise in a way where you put a straight line down the middle of a piece of paper and have how you feel about yourself and who you want to be on the other side. And or that friend that we talked about in the last episode, how you would want that friend to see themselves. Step 2 is step outside your comfort zone. Small risk equals big confidence. Confidence isn't built by thinking, it's built by doing. And oh, are we, most of us, overthinkers? We think we can think our way into every single situation or think our way out of it as well. Again, we have spoken about changing the way you think to change from negative thoughts to positive thoughts. But what's the separation between that and delusion? You have to begin to actually do the things that you believe in so you can see it for yourself. Every small daily risk equals a big confidence boost. If you want to start with something physical, getting your nails done. Getting your nails done, if you look at your nails and you say, oh my God, that looks so good, that's a confidence boost. Or we can do something as simple as getting up in the morning and brushing your hair and doing your hair each morning. That's a confidence boost. Those small steps can help you build your confidence every day. I want to challenge you to do at least one thing this week to start building your confidence. And send me a DM, let me know so that we can celebrate with you. Now, number 3 is create a confidence routine. A simple daily practice can shift your energy. We've discussed morning affirmations. We've discussed power dressing a little bit, and I'll go into that a little bit more in a second. And meditation, stretching, or journaling. This is something that I want to call the foundation of confidence. So how will you begin to confidently say, this is who I am, this is who I want to be, and I'm showing up in the world that way by creating a practice, by creating a routine. And in the beginning, you may feel like an imposter, and that's okay. As you continue to do it, as you continue to embrace it, it's going to feel different. It's going to become a part of who you are. And that's what we're looking for. That's how you get to your confidence. Morning affirmations, I gave you a few, but I'm also going to give you another one at the end that I believe is very powerful. Power dressing for the day. It doesn't matter if it's lingerie, like you just running errands for that day. Get things that make you feel confident and comfortable. As a stylist, I like to tell my clients, wear monochromatic colors. If you're going to have on even sweats and a t-shirt, try to do them in classic colors like blacks and grays, whites, creams, burgundies, navies, maybe even like a dark emerald green. Those type of colors actually make you feel more luxurious and more calm, and they make you look to other people like you're very well prepared. Try some of these techniques and they will help you actually feel more confident every day. Now, confidence isn't just something you work on, it's something you embody every day. So let's talk about making these things a lifestyle. And yes, as you begin to do these routines, you can add more and more to your everyday, not to the point where you're overwhelmed and that's all you do is your routines throughout the day, but you can add them in small doses in the mornings, in the afternoons, and even in the evening to silently boost your confidence, to help you feel more confident. And over time, I'm telling you, if you do this for at least a month, you're going to begin to see a difference. But I am a true and firm believer in 6 months can change your whole life. So confidence comes from action. You have to trust yourself and take the leap. There's a couple of different ways to stay confident even when things go wrong. Because, of course, things are going to be perfect every single day. See setbacks as lessons and not failures. We're so many different times when we felt like, oh, I am moving in the right direction. And every time I take a step forward, I take 2 steps back. Those aren't failures. Sometimes those are redirections. Sometimes that's just stopping you from going in the wrong direction so that you can be redirected into the right one. Begin to look at it that way. You're not failing, you're growing. Also, remember, no one is watching you as closely as you think. Even myself, I get so nervous when I have to speak at different engagements, when I'm meeting new clients, when I'm setting up new events. And the truth is, every single time it works out exactly the way it is supposed to. It's okay. And it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be scared. Just keep going. And one of my favorite, and something I also tell my kids, every no gets you closer to a yes. This goes hand in hand with being redirected. There's some doors we may believe we're supposed to walk through, and this is our destiny, and this is where we should go. But sometimes we get a no for a reason bigger than ourselves because we can't always see where we should be headed. We can't always see what's best for us, especially if we're living in a place of trauma, we're living from a place of fear. So sometimes we have to be redirected by God, by the universe, to a place where we can confidently handle who we are. And also know, as you grow as a person, so does your atmosphere. So does your money, so does your circle, so does your relationships. So if you feel like you're not where you want to be, that's not an external thing. That's an internal thing. So how do we keep this energy going every day? Let's wrap up with a confidence challenge. So, what's one confidence building action you can do this week? I want you to DM me. I want you to send me a message. Whatever you need to do, go to my website. I want to hear from you. And I want you to begin to communicate with me and let me help you along on this journey. It's not easy, and it's definitely not easy to do it alone. Sometimes we need an accountability partner to help us along our way and just to remind us that we're doing a good job. I want to be that accountability partner for you. In closing, I said there was one more affirmation I wanted to leave you with. Are you ready for this? Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and repeat after me. I am worthy. I am capable. I walk in confidence every day. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, stay soft, sis.